Good evening and welcome to Jeevan's News Update. I'm ANSHIKA Sharma. First look at the top stories of the day. Reason for flood, opening of Mullaperiyar Dam. Kerala tells Supreme Court, Tamil Nadu rejected demand of dam opening. Kerala flood is a government creation, revealed Ramesh Chennithala. Opposition will trigger government lapses. CM created misconception among public. Chief Minister visited flood-affected areas. Heard camp resident complaints. Necessary arrangements will be provided soon, promised Chief Minister. Centre denied foreign aid alleged as against norms. Centre should raise equivalent amount, says Kodiyeri Balakrishnan. Minister K. Raju apologized for his Germany trip. Didn't done non-recipients errors. Stopped trip while knowing flood, says Minister. Now the news in detail. Kerala State today informed the Supreme Court that the opening of the 13 shutters of the Mullaperiyar Dam is one of the reasons for the flood that wreaked havoc in the state.
In an affidavit submitted by Chief Secretary, Kerala told that, quote, the Tamil Nadu did not approve Kerala's demand that the water should be released from the dam before the water level reaches 142 feet. Tamil Nadu did not respond favorably even after the state governments and Supreme Court appointed panel raised the demand. As a result, the shutters had to be opened urgently. Special committees should be formed so that such things do not repeat in future, the government told the court. A supervisory committee should be formed in which the Central Water Commission chairman and state representatives are members. A committee comprising representatives of centre and state should be formed the management of the dam, Kerala told to the court. National Desk, Jeevan.
Opposition leader Chennithala has said that the other day he had only tried to point out the mistakes committed by the government over opening the dams of Kerala.
Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan was using my Facebook post as a weapon to cover up his faults, he said at the press conference on Thursday. What I said on my Facebook post earlier was a regular opening of dam shutters would have avoided the calamity. Opening dam on all a sudden weapon without proper warning had resulted in the destructive flood. The mindless action what I had criticized. It was not a criticism for the sake of criticism, Chennithala said.
എൻ്റെ പത്രസമ്മേളനം കേട്ട ഏതൊരു കൊച്ചുകുട്ടിക്കും മനസ്സിലാവുന്നതാണ്. കേരളത്തെ തകർത്തെറിഞ്ഞ ഒരു വെള്ളപ്പൊക്കം ഞാൻ ആവർത്തിക്കുന്നു, ഇത് സർക്കാർ സൃഷ്ടിയാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഉത്തരവാദിത്വത്തിൽ നിന്ന് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിക്ക് ഒളിച്ചോടാൻ കഴിയില്ല. ദുരിതാശ്വാസ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളോട് പൂർണ്ണമായി സഹകരിക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം രക്ഷാപ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിൽ പൂർണ്ണമായി സഹകരിക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം ജനങ്ങളെ ബാധിച്ച ഈ ഗുരുതരമായ പ്രശ്നത്തിൽ സർക്കാർ കാണിച്ച തെറ്റായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ സ്വീകരിച്ച നടപടികൾ ചൂണ്ടിക്കാണിക്കേണ്ടത് പ്രതിപക്ഷ ധർമ്മമാണ് എന്ന് കരുതി തന്നെയാണ് ഇത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞത്.
Chennithala added, Chief Minister's statement indirectly implies that the people were responsible for the flood-related miseries. Jeevan News, Thiruvananthapuram.
The Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said that the people residing in the relief camps following the floods are completely satisfied. The government is giving priority to rehabilitation of residents in the camp. He said that necessary arrangements have been made for people returning to their homes. Pinarayi has talking to the media after visiting flood-affected areas.
പൂർവാവസ്ഥയിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. വീടുകൾ നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു പോയവർക്ക് വീട് പുതുക്കിപ്പണിയും, അല്ലാത്തവർക്ക് അതിന്റെ മെയിൻ്റനൻസ് വർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Chief Minister started his journey in a special helicopter of the Air Force from technical area Thiruvananthapuram, first reached Tenganur in Pathanamthitta. Changanur MLA Saji Chiriyan and others received the Chief Minister when he landed at Christian College around. He interacted with the people at relief camp in Christian College. He reached Koranjeri following the visited camp at MGM Auditorium. He then went to Alappuzha. He visited the relief camp in Leo School after landing at Police Ground. From there, he went to Ernakulam after landing at North Paravur Boys High Secondary School and visited relief camp at George School in Paravur. He then visited Chalakudi. He landed at Panampalli Memorial Government College around and visited the relief camp there. He will then return to Thiruvananthapuram. Jeevan News, Kochi.
Kerala leaders went their eye against the union government UPA-era policy to reject the foreign aids for disaster relief. The centre on Wednesday said it is open to accept foreign assistance for the Kerala deluge. However, sources say no country has so far offered aid for Kerala formally. Earlier, the centre's reported reluctance to accept the assistance offered by foreign countries like UAE, Qatar, Maldives and Thailand for relief and rehabilitation efforts in deluge hit Kerala made state leaders restless. Though nobody from the Kerala government used harsh words in their criticism against the centre for its policy of not accepting foreign and for disaster reliefs, leaders like Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and Finance Minister Thomas Isaac said that such external help was necessary for the state in the present context. Three persons have been nabbed in Pelasheri here for collecting money, the name of Chief Minister Distress Relief Fund. The three conducted bucket collection saying that the money is for the Chief Minister's Distress Relief Fund. Rishabh, Alavil Safan, Kakad Muhammad Irfan were nabbed in connection with the incident. The three are accused in robbery and drug-related cases. CPIM State Secretary Kodiyeri Balakrishnan today slammed the central government for rejecting UAE aid of ₹700 crore for flood relief in Kerala. He condemned the Central Act as dog in the manager policy.
UAE government പ്രഖ്യാപിച്ച 200 കോടി രൂപയുടെ സഹായം അത് സ്വീകരിക്കേണ്ടതില്ല എന്നുള്ള കേന്ദ്ര ഗവൺമെന്റിന്റെ സമീപനം കേരളത്തോട് സ്വീകരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു വൈര്യനിര്യാതന സമീപനത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമാണ്. കേന്ദ്ര ഗവൺമെന്റ് ഈ നിലപാട് തിരുത്തണം. നിലവിലുള്ള കീഴ്വഴക്കങ്ങളും ചട്ടങ്ങളും ഇതിനെതിരാണെങ്കിൽ അത് നിലപാട് മാറ്റിക്കൊണ്ട് കേരളത്തിന് ഈ സഹായം ലഭ്യമാക്കാൻ ഉള്ള അടിയന്തര ഇടപെടലുണ്ടാവും. UAE ഭരണാധികാരി ഇത്തരമൊരു സഹായം നൽകുന്നുവെന്ന് ആദ്യം വിളിച്ചറിയിച്ചത് പ്രധാനമന്ത്രിയാണ്. പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി ആ സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ ഇതിനെ അഭിനന്ദിച്ചുകൊണ്ടുള്ള നിലപാടാണ് നരേന്ദ്രമോദി സ്വീകരിച്ചത്. അദ്ദേഹം അതിനെ അഭിനന്ദിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ട്വീറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. പിന്നീട് നിലപാട് മാറാൻ കാരണമെന്താണ്? ഈ നിലപാട് മാറ്റത്തിന് കാരണം RSSന്റെ നിലപാടാണ്.
The Kerala High Court has instructed that the devotees must not be allowed to enter Shabarimala for the Onnum Puja held between August 23rd and 27th.
The instruction was given in the wake of increased water level in Pamba and damaged conditions of road due to flood. Based on the court order, the Travancore Devaswam Board instructed the devotees not to visit the shrine until notice. The report submitted by Shabarimala Special Commission pointing out the dangerous situation in the place was voluntarily considered as the petition by the High Court. The court observed that Kerala cannot bear another disaster. The court instructed the board to make the devotees return.
The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has released a video created using satellite data that provide an estimate of the intense rainfall over India in the past week and show the spread of the resulting severe flooding in Kerala and parts of Karnataka. Rainfall accumulations from August 13 to 20 showed two bands of heavy rain across India. NASA said in a statement, the first band appears much broader and extends across the northern part of the peninsula with weekly rainfall total ranging from over 5 inches towards the western half of the peninsula to as much as 14 inches over parts of the eastern half towards the Bay of Bengal. The first band is associated with the general monsoon circulation. The second band appears more concentrated and intense and is closely aligned with the southwest coast of India and the Western Ghats, where onshore flow was enhanced by an area of low pressure embedded within the general monsoon. Weekly rainfall totals in his band are generally over 10 inches with embedded areas exceeding 16 inches. The maximum estimated value from the data in this band is 18.5 inches, NASA said. Another contributing factor to the heavy rain along the southwest coast of India and the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats, with many peaks over 2000 meters, are well positioned to enhance rainfall along the west coast of India as they intercept the moisture-laden air being drawn in off the warm waters of the northern Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea as part of the southwest monsoon circulation. News Desk, Jeevan. Putting passengers in trouble, Kerala State Road Transport Corporation has decided to cut down 25% of bus schedules. The decision was taken in the wake of huge financial loss following the tragic floods in the state. In an explanation, KSRTC authority asserted that government has granted only rupees 20 crore, though they demanded rupees 95 crore to meet the crisis. Floods has added to the financial burden, they added. Hence, KSRTC has failed to distribute festival allowance and bonus to the staff. Only salary is given to the employees. It is reported that at present KSRTC have only the income to distribute salary to its employees. The corporation have to meet huge expenditure for each service, but the income obtained is not enough to meet the expenditure. KSRTC have to pay rupees 207 crore to tire and oil companies. Thus, the authority is forced to cut down the services. It is learned that bus services with a low income will be cancelled, but suspension of services in festival season may add to the woes of the commuters. News Desk, Jeevan. A heavy to very heavy rain alert was issued today in Uttarakhand for the next 3 days by the Regional Meteorological Office. The state has been receiving widespread rains. This time, the warning is of a massive downpour in almost all the districts. Dehradun and district of Uttarkashi and Udham Singh Nagar have been receiving heavy rains in the past 24 hours, forcing the district administration to step up vigil. Bajpur area in Udham Singh Nagar district is facing a flood-like situation, an official said. In Bajpur, waterlogging has become a major scourge with most busy thoroughfares and localities like Teachers Colony, Birya Road and Ramraj Road getting inundated with rainwater, he added. Following the warning from the Met Office, the state government has asked authorities in all the districts to be extra vigilant and have asked people living in the embankment areas of rivers to go to safer places. National Desk, Jeevan. Film buffs will have to wait to watch keenly awaited Onnum releases. Film Exhibitors United Organization of Kerala member MC Bobby informed that all the releases have been postponed as a mark of solidarity to the flood affected.
Bobby also said FEUAK is planning to calibrate the release in such ways that one and only movie will hit the screens a week. This is to avoid films clashing with each other, dragging the box office revenues. The Kerala Film Chamber of the Commerce is likely to have the meeting with the producers, exhibitors and distributors in the coming days.
ഓണത്തിന് റിലീസ് ചെയ്യാനിരുന്ന ചിത്രങ്ങൾ പൊതുവേ ഈ ഓഗസ്റ്റ് സെപ്റ്റംബർ ഫസ്റ്റ് വീക്ക് വരെ റിലീസ് ചെയ്യാനിരുന്ന ചിത്രങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ഷെഡ്യൂൾ നിശ്ചയിച്ച് അത് ഒരു പൊതുവായ മാനദണ്ഡത്തോടെ release date 5
Malayalam movies were lined up with the release of this week Onnum release. Mammooty's Oru Kuttanadam blog, Fahad Fasil's Varathan, Biju Mano's Padayottam, Niveen Pauli's Kayangulam Kochuni and Tovino Thomas Stephen D were slated to hit the screen during the Onnum season. Jeevan News, Thiruvananthapuram.
Forest Minister Raju has come forward acknowledging that his foreign visit during the time of floods was a mistake. He also said in the press meet that the flood had not intensified at the time of his journey.
അവിടെ അന്ന് നടത്തിയ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ അത് പല ചാനലുകാർ എടുത്തു കാണിച്ചു. ഈ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ പ്രളയക്കെടുതിയെക്കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞതായിട്ട് പറയുന്നു. ശരിയാണ്. അത് അതിന് മുമ്പുണ്ടായ അതിന് തൊട്ട് മുമ്പ് ഉള്ള പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിലുണ്ടായ പ്രളയക്കെടുതിയുമായി അന്നും ഞാൻ കോട്ടയത്തുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇടുക്കിയിൽ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി വരുന്ന സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ അവിടെ ഹെലികോപ്റ്ററിൽ വരും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതിനുശേഷം ഞാനും മണി സഖാവും കൂടെ ചേർന്നാണ് അവലോകന യോഗങ്ങളെല്ലാം നടത്തിയത്. അപ്പോൾ ആ പ്രളയത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചാണ് ഞാൻ ആ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ സൂചിപ്പിച്ചത്. ആ പ്രളയത്തെ നമ്മൾ നേരിട്ട കാര്യത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചാണ് സൂചിപ്പിച്ചത്. ഇത് ഒരു പ്രളയം ഇങ്ങനെ പെട്ടെന്നുണ്ടാകും എന്നുള്ളത് മുൻകൂട്ടി കാണാൻ വേണ്ടി കഴിഞ്ഞില്ല. അതിന് ശേഷം ജർമ്മനിയിലെ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഡോൺ നഗരത്തിലുള്ള ഡസൽഫോർട്ട് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന എയർപോർട്ടിലാണ് ഇറങ്ങി അവിടെ ചെന്നതിന് ശേഷം പിറ്റേ ദിവസം സമ്മേളനം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നതിന് തൊട്ട് മുമ്പായി പ്രതിനിധികൾ എത്തുമ്പോഴാണ് ചിലർക്ക് ഈ മൊബൈൽ ബന്ധങ്ങളും എല്ലാം.
Senior journalist and author Kuldeep Neher, widely respected for his columns and reportage, died at the Delhi hospital early this morning at the age of 95. Mr. Neher was admitted to Escorts Hospital 5 days ago. He had been suffering from pneumonia. He died at 12:30 am today. His elder son Sudhir Neher said, born at Sialkot now in Pakistan, Kuldeep Neher graduated with a law degree from Lahore before moving to India after partition. He served as High Commissioner to Britain in 1990 and was also nominated to the Rajya Sabha. He is survived by his wife and 2 sons. He will be cremated today at Lodi Crematorium in South Delhi. In his autobiography published in 2012, he wrote about the collapse of trust between communities after partition and how he was forced to migrate to Delhi across the blood-stained plains of Punjab. From a young journalist in Anjum, he went on to the head of the news agency UNI. His syndicated column Between the Lines was appreciated for how he always stood for the freedom of the... He has covered several historical turns that the country has seen, from the 1971 war with Pakistan to liberate Bangladesh to the emergency of 1975. People tweeted condolences on hearing about the death of the senior journalist, some of them remembering the effectiveness of the journalism Mr. Neher pursued. News Desk, Jeevan. Congress President Rahul Gandhi made a strong attack on Narendra Modi government by referring to incidents of lynching, attacks on Dalits, women's safety, goods and services tax and demonetization. Speaking at the Bundeswehr Summer School in Hamburg in Germany, the Congress president also attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi over attacks on women, lack of jobs, demonetization and flawed implementation of the goods and services tax, and said corporates were being favored over the rights of the marginalized communities. National Desk, Jeevan. The month-long deluge has left behind a trail of destruction in the hilly areas of Kerala. In many areas, the people were surprised to see the topography of the land altered beyond recognition.
Hills have slid, valleys have been formed, and streams have changed course. Most worrying phenomenon is the developing of cracks on land in the Mali-Kattapana areas. The Kochi-Dhanushkodi National Highway has also cracked up near Iruttukannam in Idukki. A 2-kilometer-long crack on earth has the people on edge at Mawadi, which has suffered at least 15 landslides this season. Crop loss has been reported in over 30 acres of land. The cracking up was followed by landslides at Mawadi, Karatod, Punnamala, Indiranagar, Kalakad, Puduval and Kailasam. A landslide was reported from Mawadi as late as 4:30 p.m. on Monday.
Telephone postum, current postum, everything burning down. Boy, who me also Jirika Patata outside. ഓടിയിടിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്ന വിണ്ട് കീറുകയാണ് അടിയിൽ നിന്ന് മുതൽ ഇതിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ മാത്രമുള്ളതല്ല ഇത് നമ്മുടെ മരിയാപുരം പഞ്ചായത്ത് അതുപോലെ വാത്തിക്കുടി പഞ്ചായത്ത് കഞ്ഞിക്കുഴി ഈ പറയുന്ന വാഴത്തോപ്പ് പഞ്ചായത്തിൻ്റെ മണിയാറൻകുടിയിൽ ഒരു കിണറിടിഞ്ഞതാണെന്നിരിക്കുന്നു അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു പ്രതിഭാസം വളരെ ഗൗരവ
Loads of mud along with trees were piled onto the road. Thousands of families who live in the area have not breathed easy after the rain has stopped. They want geologists to inspect the crack and give them a reassuring explanation. Many of the people in the area have been shifted to a relief camp as the threat of more landslides persist. The cracks run through farmlands. The farmers said that the earth has sunken in some places close to the crack. A house at Pallipadi near Mawadi has caved in due to the crack. Tenamakal Appachan's house is slowly sliding into the fissure. The ground floor has moved completely underground. The earth has sunken about 15 feet at Kurikomba. The Geological Survey of India, GSI, has promised to inspect the crack after a report from the Tehsildar P.S. Banukumar.
Cochin Airport will resume flight operations on August 29th, according to an official release. The airport was closed on August 15 for flights after it was marooned due to heavy rains. Earlier, it was decided to reopen the airport by August 26, but this had to be put off. As central Kerala is yet to recover from post-flood trauma, it is a daunting task to arrange for commutation logistics of arranging catering items, which will have a cascading effects on passengers. In view of these apprehensions, we will resume operations on August 29, the airport said in the statement. The heavy rains and floods have damaged the radar navigation system, runway and passenger amenities and security equipment at the terminal building. Airport officials estimated the losses due to flood to be at Rs 250 crores. Jeevan News, Kochi. Let's move on to sports news. Indian tennis player Ankita Raina settled for a bronze medal at the Asian Games after losing to China's Zhang in the women's singles semi-final. Ankita lost 4-6 and 6-7 in a grueling contest that lasted a little over 2 hours. India's best women's single performance in the Games came from Sania Mirza, who notched up a silver in the 2006 edition in Doha, followed by a bronze by her in 2010. With this bronze, the 25-year-old Ankita became only the second Indian woman to have her name in the Asian Games single medalist list. Both the losing semi-finalists are entitled to a bronze each in the Games. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Reason for flood: opening of Mullaperiyar Dam. Kerala tells Supreme Court Tamil Nadu rejected demand of dam opening. Kerala flood is a government creation, revealed Ramesh Chennithala. Opposition will trigger government lapses. Chief Minister created misconception among public. Chief Minister visited flood-affected areas, heard camp resident complaints. Necessary arrangements will be provided soon, promised CM. Centre denied foreign aid alleged as against norms. Centre should raise equivalent amount, says Kodiyeri Balakrishnan. Minister K. Raju apologized for his Germany trip. Didn't turn non-residents error. Stop trip while knowing flood, says Minister. That's all from today's English News Desk. Thank you for watching and good night.